Tonight, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the New York Giants. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff. There's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Tennessee offense set to go to work for the first time. And at QB, the man signed to a big 4-year deal back in March. That's Ryan Tannehill.
Not only did Ryan Tannehill resurrect his career in 2019, he may now serve as a blueprint for quarterbacks looking for a second opportunity. He moved from Miami to Tennessee, took over the starting job for Marcus Mariota in Week 7 last year, and wound up leading the NFL in quarterback rating. And the Titans went 8-3 in his 11 starts, snuck into the playoffs, and went to the AFC Championship game. His future is bright in Nashville, and he expects to be the starter there for many years to come.
He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for the Titans. 42 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. Over the middle here to Brown.
Tannehill's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Giants.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tannehill's pass.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
3rd down and 4.
Again, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
That false start knocks him back behind the 10 now as they'll try again. 1st and goal. To the air again, Tannehill. This is caught. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
Holding offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. Greg Joseph on for the Titans.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Joseph is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Receiving team.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. The 40. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way.
Touchdown, New York.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Showing off that speed and electric boost that he has. 95 yards that kick return goes down for. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Brings up second.
From the 31, Tannehill.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Tannehill's pass intended for Jonnu Smith. Incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
And last year's All-Pro punter Brett Kern on to punt for Tennessee. Back deep, Golden Tate. This is taken at the 23. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Barkley. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Barkley. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The Giant ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a 1st carry for Dion Lewis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
To throw on 3rd down. Jones. And Ingram hauls it in.
Jones.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down Giants. Jones to Ingram. Down. Barkley. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
On the carry.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. They run with Lewis out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
And here's Chandler Catanzaro now for the Giants field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Catanzaro's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10.
The game at 10.
And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
6-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a first down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was brought down by Blake Martinez. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. Short throw to Smith. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
3-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Smith catches left side. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Smith.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 35-yard line.
Henry. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 29. Now the first carry for Darrynton Evans. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Darrynton Evans, 29 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Nice run for the score. He also had some help in getting to the end zone.
Plenty of help. Everyone had it figured out. Get someone blocked up, give the runner a chance to use his vision and get to the end zone. Couldn't have been drawn up any better.
Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown run from Darrynton Evans. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Ballantyne to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10.
The New York set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, Giants.
From the gun, Jones. Catch made by Slayton. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 40.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
17. Giants 10.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
28-yard gain.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 23. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Malcolm Butler.
Barkley. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Fourth down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Intended for Darius Slayton.
Well, the great coach said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Catanzero's kick is right through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
Giants 13.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability.
The 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And he finds Corey Davis. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6. at the 43-yard line.
Now Tannehill. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's second down.
He was covered by Malcolm Butler.
Throwing again. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Brings up 4th down.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep, Adoree Jackson. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd down, a run with Evans. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. On the ground, it's Evans. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Throwing, Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Jones now on first down, finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And brought down. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
First down, Giants.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7. Jones. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off at the 12. And the return will stop right around the 25. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Evans, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3.
Tannehill.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
4-yard line.
They'll run here with Evans. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
throwing on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there. First down.
For a Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Tannehill on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And he's got it. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque right there.
I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with the fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Joseph now to have the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. And time to spotlight Golden Tate. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on it. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion. Anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup.
Off the play fake, Jones.
At the 32-yard line.
It's complete to Golden Tate. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First down, Giants.
Back to throw. Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
Jones.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
It's a gain of 7.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
First down, New York.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10 toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jones. And his throw here's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
Third down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. It's caught, Shepard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for Giants first down.
New York.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down.
Jones pass.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and goal, New York.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
New York.
Saquon Barkley taking it in. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Point after now from Catanzaro.
For the extra point.
And the lead is down to 4.
It is good.
So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On 1st down, looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Tannehill. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And out across midfield down to the 45. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Again, Tannehill. Over the middle to Smith. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Smith. That's good.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one. and then we get it all started, as we normally do, on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to two guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard
on the draw. This is Lewis. And to the 42-yard line, Dion Lewis, of course, most recently a member of these Tennessee Titans. Spent the last 2 seasons in Nashville. He was kind of the lightning to Derrick Henry's thunder. And that followed earlier stints in his career. He also played with Philly and New England. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And that'll set him back 5. From the gun, McCoy. He'll find his receiver. It's Cody Core. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
2nd and 7. At the 45-yard.
The throw caught by Core. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, McCoy. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. McCoy firing quickly here, and that's complete.
McCoy's pass. Complete.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
15. But it's 3rd down.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the gun, McCoy. He finds Coleman. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
Yeah, they should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Now Lewis here on 1st down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Malcolm Butler on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
again, it's Lewis. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Lewis again the ball.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. this is Lewis. Oh, and Lewis lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Evans. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
and here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Leonard Williams. No gain on the
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you, get super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback, being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
After the sack, you can understand it. Maybe been a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish. He looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive, and picked up that first down in the process. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Evans. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Darrington Evans.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
The 47-yard line.
Now a run with Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
On first down, McDonald. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Leonard Williams able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. On the handoff, it's Evans. Got some real estate inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
It's a gain of 15 yards.
They'll go again here with Evans. And he's got room. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
The tight end.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's McDonald. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Five in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Out of the gun, McDonald steps. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Joseph's got it.
The kick is.
And that'll make this a 7-point game.
The score, Titans 27, Giants 20.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
29-yard line.
Yeah, the Giants ready to come out now. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. This is Lewis. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, McCoy. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman.
McCoy's pass complete to Corey Coleman. A gain of 7. 1st down, New York.
On 1st and 10, McCoy. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Malcolm Butler dialed the corner blitz and earned the sack. I'll tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. McCoy. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McCoy dumps it off to Lewis. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. And at his size, he can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it'll be Titan football. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, McDonald, and this one's incomplete. McDonald. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
Throwing again, McDonald. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he is not going to get the 1st down as they'll spot this at about the 28.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Dion Lewis, 57 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that will tie our game here in this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond now. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Khalif Raymond on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Ball carrier. The tackle.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. McDonald sets to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Sack. Brought down back at the 27.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, McDonald. And that will be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And that will come the offense as they take over. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On 2nd and 10, McCoy.
Yeah, that one sailed on him.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time.
And it's 3rd down.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and a mile. Operating from the gun, McCoy. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. On 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but it was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, they'll start out with Evans. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll go right back to Evans. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 37. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. McDonald. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escaping.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
They'll run on 1st down, and then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. McDonald. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
A little extra pressure with this one for Greg Joseph. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by Joseph is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Titans 30, Giants 27.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Throwing on first down. McCoy over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First down, New York.
From the gun, McCoy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. To throw again. McCoy throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Yards to go.
Pressure comes. It's like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York. Yards that time on the punt.
At their own 40.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Jabril Peppers. A gain of 5 brings up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Evans. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. Third and a yard.
To the 49-yard line.
Off the bootleg. McDonald. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Evans. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants 33.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Evans. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. On the ground, it's Evans. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
8-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. McDonald flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The 1-yard line.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll look to run with Evans into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Here's McDonald to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead,
and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Joseph on for the extra point. Like a 10-point lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
27.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31. From the gun, McCoy over the middle, complete. It's Coleman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Operating from the gun, McCoy. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up second.
Now they'll run with Lewis. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Dion Lewis, the Giant ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Here's McCoy. And that's caught by Smith. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
Gain of 12. First down, New York.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, McCoy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
McCoy's pass. Complete.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively. Right side taken in by his tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Giants.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. This is caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Evans. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On 3rd down, it's Evans. And he'll lose yardage here. It's going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Giants now down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.